Hello, everybody. We are on chapter 2 of the Neville Goddard Reader Collection. We're doing The Feeling is the Secret. And don't forget, is it June 1st? I think it's June 1st. Something like that. I will be putting up over this week. Probably going to do a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday video drop of the readings for the month. So there won't be a free reading Friday because there will be your free reading for the month based on your zodiac sign. So no matter what zodiac sign you are, I am giving a full in-depth reading for how your month is going to go. Keep an eye out for those videos. If you are new here, hey, we're at 200. We're at 370 some subscribers. Let's get it up to 400. So don't forget to subscribe because I drop new videos all the time, and also hit the notification button because some people are not getting their notifications. So make sure that yours is on, and if it isn't, hit it now. And stay tuned because in a day or two, you're going to have a full free reading for the month based on your sign. But today we're going to get into, because yesterday was Memorial Day, unofficial start of summer. So today we're doing Manifesting Monday, but it's Tuesday. So I'm going to read this to you. I'm going to try and get my cords out of the way. I think sometimes I stumble when I'm reading these because of the cords are in my way. I have these little, I can see it shaking. I have these little cords in the way. So I might pull this off screen a little bit here and there. And don't forget, I'm also this week going to drop the June subscription box. So it's going to be for the season. So it will be summer themed. It's going to be all fun summer items. It's going to be a bigger box, but it's going to be something that you can carry you over the whole entire summer. It will last a couple months. Okay. Actually 3 months. I'm going to do seasonal boxes from here on out. So chapter 2, The Feeling is the Secret. If you have not watched chapter 1, go down below, go in the I think I have a manifesting playlist, and it will be in there, and it'll be, I think I'll probably have this as the cover. Thumbnail. I really got to do thumbnails. If you guys know thumbnails, please help me out. Okay, so chapter 2, The Feeling is the Secret. Sleep. Sleep, the life that occupies 1/3 of our stay on earth, is the natural door into the subconscious. So it is with sleep that we are now concerned. The conscious 2/3 of our life on earth is measured by the degree of attention we give sleep. Our understanding and delight in what sleep has to bestow will cause us, night after night, to set out for it as though we were keeping an appointment with a lover. I love that phrase. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. Job 33. It is in sleep and in prayer, a state akin to sleep, that man enters the subconscious to make his impressions and receive his instructions. In these states, the conscious and subconscious are creatively joined. The male and female become one flesh. Sleep is the time when the male or conscious mind turns from the world of sense to seek its lover or subconscious self. The subconscious, unlike the woman of the world who marries her husband to change him, has no desire to change the conscious waking state, but loves it as it is and faithfully reproduces its likeness in the outer world form. The conditions and events of your life are your children formed from the molds of your subconscious impressions in sleep. They are made in the image and the likeness of your innermost feelings that they may reveal to you and yourself. As in heaven, so on earth. As in the subconscious, so on earth. Whatever you have in consciousness as you go to sleep is the measure of your expression in the waking 2/3 of your life on earth. Nothing stops you from realizing your objective, save your failure to feel that you are already that which you wish to be, or that you are already in possession of the thing you sought. Your subconscious gives form to your desires only when you feel your wish fulfilled. The unconsciousness of sleep is the normal state of the subconscious, because all things come from within yourself, and your conception of yourself determines that which comes. You should always feel the wish fulfilled before you drop off to sleep. I can tell you this is probably one of the biggest things that ever changed my life. When you go to sleep, don't ever go to bed angry. I'm just seeing how many pages we have left. We have a lot of pages. Don't ever go to bed angry. Think of the most pleasant thoughts before you go to sleep, because your brain is like a computer. So when you shut it down, it's going to open back on the screen that you left it. Okay? You never draw out of sleep of yourself that which you want. It always draws that which you are. and you are that which you feel yourself to be and that which you feel as true of others. To be realized, then, the wish must be resolved into the feeling of being or having or witnessing the state sought. It is accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The feeling which comes in response to the question, how do I feel my wish realized? How do I feel my wish were realized? I apologize. Is the feeling which should monopolize and immobilize your attention as you relax into sleep. You must be in the consciousness of being or having that which you want to be or to have before you drop off to sleep. So basically, I gotta grab tissue real quick. Whatever you want to have right before you fall off to sleep, imagine you are already there. So if it's a person, if it's a significant other, if it's money, if it's health, picture. So a lot of, in Neville Goddard, he talks about people that have gotten their exes back or people have gotten lovers back. Basically, when you're laying in bed, you picture that they are beside you, that they're there with you. Okay. Once asleep, man has no freedom of choice. His entire slumber is dominated by his last waking concept of self. It follows, therefore, that he should always assume the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction before he retires in sleep. Come before me with singing and thanksgiving. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Now, these are some psalms that he wrote down. If you haven't seen the first video, Neville Goddard talks about scripture a lot, but it's not in a necessarily a like Christian concept. It's more an allegory for your brain. Okay, so even if you're not Christian or don't follow the Bible, it is very useful to research those passages. She sees exactly as you feel yourself to be. If, as you prepare for sleep, you assume and maintain the consciousness of success by feeling I am successful, you must be successful. Lie flat on your back with your head level with your body. Feel as though you would were you in possession of your wish, and quietly relax into unconsciousness. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Nevertheless, he giveth his beloved sleep. The subconscious never sleeps. Sleep is the door through which the conscious, waking mind passes to be creatively joined with the subconscious. Sleep reveals the creative act, while the objective world, sleep conceals, the creative act, while the objective world is what reveals it. In sleep, man impresses the subconscious with his conception of himself. What more beautiful description of this romance of the subconscious and conscious is there than what is told in the Song of Solomon? By night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I found him whom my soul loveth. I held him and not let him go until I had brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her that conceived me. Preparing to sleep, you feel yourself into a state of that answered wish, and then relax into unconsciousness. Your realized wish is he whom you seek. By night on your bed, you seek the feeling of the wish fulfilled that you may take it with you into the chamber of her that conceived you, into sleep or the subconsciousness which gave you form, and that this wish may also be given expression. So that was really wordy, but basically what we just said. So remember the womb and the female and the conception from the first chapter. You're basically taking your wish and implanting it to come to conception or come to fruition. This is the way to discover and conduct your wishes into the subconscious. Feel yourself in the state of the realized wish and quietly drop off to sleep. Night after night, you should assume the feeling of being, having, and witnessing that which you seek to be. Possess and see manifested. Never go to sleep feeling discouraged or dissatisfied. Never sleep in the consciousness of failure. Your subconscious, whose natural state is sleep, sees you as you believe yourself to be, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. The subconscious will faithfully embody your belief. As you feel, so do you impress her. And she, the perfect lover, gives form to these impressions and out pictures them as the children of her beloved. So basically, your sleep is your lover, and the things that are going to precede the next day, that are going to come, they're going to come after, are the children. So your thoughts are your children. They are your creations. And this is from the Song of Solomon. Thou art all fair, my love, there is no spot in thee, is the attitude of mind to adopt before dropping off to sleep. Disregard appearances and feel that things are as you wish them to be. For he calleth things that are not seen as though they were, and the unseen become seen. This is actually Romans. To assume the feeling of satisfaction is to call conditions into being which will mirror satisfaction. Signs follow, they do not precede. Proof that you are will follow the consciousness that you are. It will not precede it. You are an internal dreamer, dreaming non-eternal dreams. Your dreams take form as you assume the feeling of their reality. Do not limit yourself to the past. Knowing that nothing is impossible to the consciousness, begin to imagine states beyond the experiences of the past. Whatever the mind of man can imagine, man can realize. All objective and visible states were first subjective, invisible states, and you called them into visible by assuming the feeling of their reality. The creative process is first imagining and then believing the state imagined. Always imagine and expect the best. The world cannot change until you change your conception of it. As within, so without. Nations as well as people are only what you believe them to be. No matter what the problem is, no matter where it is, no matter whom it concerns, you have no one to change but yourself. And you have neither opponent nor helper in bringing about the change within yourself. You have nothing to do but to conceive yourself of the truth of that which you desire to see manifested. As soon as you succeed in conceiving yourself of the reality of the state sought, results follow to confirm your fixed belief. You never suggest to another the state which you desire to see him express. Instead, you convince yourself that he is already that which you desire him to be. Realization of your wish is accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You cannot fail unless you fail to convince yourself of the reality of your wish. A change of belief is confirmed by a change of expression. Every night, as you drop off to sleep, feel satisfied and spotless, for your subjective lover always forms the objective world in the image and the likeness of your conception of it. The conception defined by your feeling. The waking 2/3 of your life on earth ever corroborates or bears witness to your subconscious impressions. The actions and events of the day are the effects, not the causes. Free will is only freedom of choice. Choose ye this day whom ye shall serve. Is your freedom to choose and the kind of mood you assume. But the expression of the mood is the secret of the subconscious. The subconsciousness receives impressions only through the feelings of man, and in a way known only to himself gives these impressions form and expression. The actions of man are determined by his subconscious impressions. His illusions of free will, his belief in freedom of action, is but ignorance of the causes which will make him act. He thinks himself free because he has forgotten the link between himself and the event. Man awake is under compulsion to express his subconscious impressions. If in the past he unwisely impressed himself, then let himself begin to change his thought and feeling, for only he does so will he change his world. For only as he does so, he will begin to change his world. Do not waste one moment in regret, for to think feelingly of the mistake of the past is to reinfect yourself. Let the dead bury the dead. Turn from appearances and assume the feeling that would be yours were you already the one you wish to be. Feeling a state produces that state. The part you play on the world stage is determined by your conception of self. By feeling your wish fulfilled and quietly relaxing into sleep, you cast yourself in a star role to be played on earth tomorrow. And while asleep, you are rehearsing the instructed in your part. The acceptance of the end automatically wills the means of realization. Make no mistake about this. If, as you prepare for sleep, you do not consciously make yourself into the state of the answered wish, then you will take with you into the chamber of her who conceived you the sum total reactions and feelings of the waking day. And while asleep, you will be instructed in the manner in which they will be expressed tomorrow. Again, think of it like you're giving your computer actions. You're setting your computer up, because tomorrow when you wake up and you open that screen, that's what's going to fill the screen. So you can program your computer, your brain basically, the night before by setting it up good. Okay, setting goals for yourself. I always write goals down before bedtime. I actually fell asleep on top of my planner last night. So you will rise believing that you are a free agent, not realizing that every action and event of the day is predetermined by your concept of self as you fell asleep. Your only freedom then is your freedom of reaction. You are free to choose how you feel and react to the day's drama, but the drama, the actions, events, circumstances of the day have already been determined. Unless you consciously and purposely define the attitude of mind with which you go to sleep, you unconsciously go to sleep in the composite attitude of mind made up of all feelings and reactions of the day. Every reaction makes a subconscious impression, and unless counteracted by the opposite and more dominant feelings, is the cause of future action. Ideas enveloped in feeling are creative actions. Use your divine right wisely. Through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all creation. While you are awake, you are a gardener selecting seed for your garden. But except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. If it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. Your conception of self as you fall asleep is the seed you drop, page turn, into the ground of the subconscious. Dropping off to sleep, feeling satisfied and happy, compels conditions and events to appear in your world, which confirm these attitudes of mind. Sleep is the door into heaven. What you take in as a feeling, you bring out as a condition, action, or object in space. So sleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Could not, I think this might be the best chapter. I'm probably going to say that every chapter, but so we got our chapter 2 in for the day. Don't forget to check out chapter 1 below and all the manifesting stuff that I have available. If you're a Neville fan, hit me up. If you want to have your personalized card reading, I can do that for you. All the links are down below. Go check out the awesome Etsy store. We do everything makeup, magic, and manifesting. And coming this week, I'm going to drop the videos over the week. It's going to be your zodiac free reading for the month. So the whole month of June based on your zodiac sign. So keep checking back, hit that notification button, and don't forget to subscribe. Head over to the Etsy store and check out my other videos. I love helping people. And if you got here for a reason. If you have a love of Neville, then we're already brothers and sisters in the world. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much.